Probably an hour ago, I was just laying in my bed, not doing anything. Now I'm out here, sitting in the woods. You know, deep down inside, I believe that I am meant to be an explorer, but a lot of times in this modern society that we've built, it feels like there's not much to explore anymore. It feels like all there is to do is just work. And to me, that is absolutely soul crushing. When an explorer doesn't have anything to explore, it depresses the soul. It makes you reach for things that you probably wouldn't otherwise reach for if you were exploring, testing your limits, finding new Easter eggs. Coming close to life and death. Being a man. Instead, modern society has other things it offers you to placate those primal instincts. Now, I'm not saying I'm fully exercising those primal instincts. I'm just getting out here. I just decided to take the first step. Just get outside the apartment now. So that's what I did. I was going to read. First it's a Jeep, now it's a plane. There it goes. See if I can find it. Where are you? There he is. I was going to read, but once I got out here, I really didn't feel like reading. Might change my mind a little bit. Kind of want to explore those woods over there, kind of on that ridge. Just go over there. This is the Tuskegee National Forest again. This is a campsite, by the way. Right behind my car is the campfire area. This is one of the less desirable campsites. The other one I sit at sometimes, they had 2 tents there, so came over to this one. This one's not as private. Doesn't really give you the feel of camping as much as the other one does. But what was I really getting to here? Being an explorer. I feel like a lot of young men, they have that desire to explore, but society tells them that they can't. The only thing to explore is watching movies and playing video games. Which, I mean, I've done plenty of that. Probably watched 10,000 movies in my lifetime. Played a lot of video games. But that's the default they give you. They don't really want you to explore much more. And if you're in the city, you really don't have any other option. Anyway, I'm going to try to get some sunlight, and if I explore that ridge, I'll take y'all with me. I'll just explore those woods and see what we find. Just gonna sit here and get some sunlight for now. Let's go over in these woods and see if we can find anything interesting. Let's go. So I came up from up there, really didn't walk that far at all. And basically it's just a bunch of ferns up in here. But I kind of like the terrain right here because you zoom out. This is the top part. I'm at the top of this little ridge. And there's a nice little spot for like reading and stuff. You could pull a chair up and you could just sit here and soak in the nature. So you're kind of like above all of it right here. If you sit here long enough, you might have a deer creep up on you. Probably not though, because they probably smell you. But I like this. You can tell where they've burned the woods. That's a burnt, dead tree. But this is a good spot. I might have to remember this one. Where do I explore from here? I don't know. So yeah, I'm just out here getting some vitamin D, doing the best I can with it. And I might just do a big loop just to see if I find anything interesting out here. And just have fun being out in nature. Better than laying down in the bed all day. All right, so I came from up there, now I'm down in this little depressed area, and I'm going to show you why I'm going slow. So I'm down in here, and it's pretty thick. I mean, it's not that thick, but up in there is like a bunch of dead wood. Like you can see a little bit of that dead wood and stuff, some debris. So I know that rats and stuff could be hiding in that, and that's a food source for a snake. So he could be up in here. So I'm trying to be very slow. And if it's a rattlesnake, I hope I'm loud enough he can hear me so he gives me a warning. But I'm gonna go up here. I don't think we'll see any snakes, but we have to be very cautious because there are poisonous snakes out here. You won't see them very much, but they're here. Just did a little loop back to the road. I'm gonna go over that way on this ridge and see what's up on it. Before I go, I want to show you this. Definitely want to avoid going anywhere near one of those. Look at the view. Beautiful out here. I'm gonna go over here. Wish me luck. Okay, so this is a little bit more thick than I thought it would be. Got some muscadine vines. I'm gonna go through it just to carry you guys along. We're gonna go slow though. And I am not the best at identifying poisonous vines, so I hope I don't get ate up with those. That might be my next project. Identify all poisonous plants so I don't get tortured so much. Okay. Don't really know what to do through here. I guess we could go through that. Let's try it. Don't really like the look of that, honestly. Let's kick it. If I can get over onto that and walk it, might not be too bad. Let's try it. I wish I wasn't shirtless right now. Oh, that's burnt up. Oh, they need to do another burning. That is really thick. Don't think I want to go too much further than that. It's not going to improve. Maybe if I can get through it. Let's see. I just don't want to get up in here and have something bite me and I get stuck up in here. Probably best to use a little common sense and not go through this right now. So, as much as my ego hurts to do this, I'm turning around. Let's explore something else. So back to this view. This is a pretty cool view because this road goes straight out and it hits that road, which you can see right down through there. The last video I shot was from the creek, and the creek's back that way. But you can get to the creek from that road right there. We're gonna walk back to the car. Just really enjoying this sunlight out here. It's really nice. Just getting out in it. Not a whole lot of folks around here. It's too hot. Too many bugs. If you want to be alone, go where there's bugs and it's hot. The best thing is I'm not trespassing. It's public land. Look at that view. All right, time to go read.